is Elon Musk supporting anti-immigration parties all around the world? And to me, it's really, really obvious why he comes in and supports that. And I want to talk a little bit about it because I never hear this discussed really in the media. So on this channel, I talk a lot about, and I have been talking a lot about for a long time, the fact that the economy is going to keep getting worse. Living standards will keep falling. It will be difficult for you to get financial security, to get good quality housing, to get good quality jobs. And because inequality will keep rising, that will keep getting worse. And I think when I first started saying that, and I first started betting on this back in 2011, that was a really not popular opinion. There was a general sort of consideration that the economy was getting better and it would recover and it would get better. Now, as I say this in the beginning of 2025, I think it's becoming increasingly obvious to people who are watching that is what is happening. The economy is on a structural downtrend. Things are going to get worse and worse. And as that happens, it creates an obvious tension in politics, which is that people do not want to accept a situation where their family gets poorer every generation. People don't want their kids to be poorer than they are. People don't want their grandkids to live in poverty. And people demand change in politics. And I think whilst a lot of these kind of old school politicians cling on to this hope that we can keep going the way we're going, it's becoming increasingly obvious to anybody kind of half smart that people are going to increasingly demand some kind of change. What that means is we're kind of already in a situation now in our society where there has to be a discussion, and there is already a discussion about where do we go? How do we change things? And I think in the next 10 years probably, maybe sooner, you will see a significant change in the way our politics is run, what politicians offer and what people demand. And that is because the status quo is increasingly obviously not working for most people. So if you're somebody like Elon Musk and you are the richest person in the entire world, you're going to look at a changing world and you're going to look at people that are demanding different things. You're going to look at people like me who are demanding less inequality, higher taxation of the rich, lower taxation of ordinary workers. And there's an obvious reflex reaction for somebody like Elon Musk where he says, well, I don't want to pay higher taxes. So I want to avoid this outcome of higher taxes on the rich.